Imagine managing a complex structural renovation without visiting the site. You're coordinating concrete pours, plumbing, and electrical work from 8,000 miles away. Traditional construction relies heavily on physical oversight. A project manager walks the site, checks the rebar grid before the concrete is poured, catching mistakes in real time. Take that physical presence away, and the risk of expensive errors skyrockets. This is exactly the situation Margie Carson faced while living in the United States. She needed a trusted partner on the ground in the Philippines, which led her to engineer Jasper Gementiza and his local team. The stakes here are high. Margie is funding a complete remodel of a 2-story Spanish-style home, plus the construction of a brand-new second-level apartment directly above an operating commercial sari-sari store, designed specifically for her aging parents. To bridge an ocean, the client and the contractor have to replace the standard physical walkthrough with a structured system of digital project management. Curious, this automated Facebook response is a common first touchpoint. When a client reaches out in the middle of their day in the US, it's the middle of the night in the Philippines. These automated systems catch initial inquiries to keep the conversation alive across time zones. The logs show immediate logistical friction. Notifications get lost in spam folders, so engineer Gementiza requests Margie's email to locate her inquiry. To solve this, they provide their official email address, creating a secure, searchable line of communication for the build. The first phase of an international build doesn't involve concrete or blueprints. It requires establishing a reliable, verified communication bridge that both parties can trust. Once communication is locked in, a new problem emerges. How do you explain a complex architectural vision, like adding a second floor to a detached store, when you can't walk the property and physically point at the existing structures? This street view photograph shows the property context in Gingoog City. The contractor arrives virtually, verifying the surrounding layout. They use this view to confirm exact lot limits, documenting physical boundaries, like the prominent green fence and metal gate. The client's initial written inquiry establishes the foundation for the scope of work. It specifically outlines the Spanish-style house remodel and the second-floor addition to the sari-sari store. During this scoping phase, they clarify exact structural requests, detailing the need for a covered carport for vehicle protection and a new covered patio on one side of the main house. Technology acts as a virtual drafting table. It allows the homeowner and the engineering team to align on the exact project boundaries and deliverables before any physical work begins. But digital planning has a hard limit. A satellite image can't tell you if a store's foundation can support the weight of a new second-story apartment. That requires physical engineering eyes. This email details the logistics of the physical site inspection. Architect Robinson Chua and his team schedule a 6 a.m. departure to evaluate the space in person, bringing the digital plans into the real world. This reply highlights the role of the local proxy. Margie confirms that her mother, Alicia, will be at the property to grant the architectural team access and verify their arrival on the ground. Remote construction only succeeds when hours of meticulous digital planning are finally validated by physical ground truth. Overseas clients rely on a system of consolidated accountability to ensure their investment is protected from thousands of miles away. This is achieved through the design-build model. Under this structure, a single team manages the blueprints, secures the local building permits, and executes the physical construction, all under one roof. In traditional multi-contractor builds, a delay often leads to the architect blaming the builders and the builders blaming the permit office. The design-build model eliminates this confusion, which is essential when the project owner is asleep in a different hemisphere. In modern cross-border construction, the architecture of the management system is just as vital as the architecture of the building.